We are now at chapter 7H. We're looking at Rhythmic, so we're going to go in and do some editing. I'm going to press and hold the button here. Now you can see I've got greeted with the styles and the couple of controls here. So I've got chopper chosen, so hey. So you can hear that chopping up my voice, and I can choose obviously from all the different styles that are in here, panders and choppers. I've got syncopated. So some really cool effects like that. We can choose the depth, and that's essentially the amount of it. So if I do that same thing again, hey, with the depth turned down, you can hear a lot more of my lead voice and a lot less of the chopper that's going on in the background. We also have the target. So this is affecting the lead level and the harmony level. So if I had harmony voices running at the same time, they would all be chopped at the same amount. I can choose lead and harmony pan, and it would end up panning things instead of affecting the volume. And so you have to mess around with which ones sort of work in combination better with a pan setting or with a level setting. And then I can go into, sorry, where am I here? There we go. I can go into all sorts of other things, like just the lead level it can affect. I can affect the lead gender, so that would actually modulate the gender. So you can see how just changing the target actually makes quite a difference to the way the rhythmic turns out. We can go through, we could do lead panning, that's going to go left and right. We can do, let's see, other things here. Harmony level, harmony panning, so if you wanted to just affect your harmony voices, you can apply it like that. So that's that control there. Of course, we've talked about the hit control before. You've got off all the time, you've got on all the time, you've got only on when hit is on, and you've got only on when hit is off, and you can set that up. We showed you how to do that within the effects menu here, turning things on and off with the hit button. So let's go back into edit here. So we've got our syncopated chop that we've chosen. We're going to press the edit button a second time here. We're going to get into the advanced menu, and there's a couple of controls here. I'm going to pick one of these styles. I'm just going to flip back here to say chopper, where some of these controls become relevant. So I can choose my division here. So I can do something like a quarter note, or I can do an eighth note. And you can see that you could choose a division that really represents the style of music that you're trying to fit into, be it faster or slower, or broken up or syncopated or any of that kind of stuff. You can also choose the type of wave that it represents. So this is a square wave, a very square wave. So if those of you who know electronics, you'd recognize what a square wave looks like. If I do a triangle wave, it's a ramp up and a ramp down. You can hear that's quite a different sound. Do something like a sine wave. It's even more smooth up and down. Sawtooth up is a ramp up and a cut down. So rap, 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 rap. Sawtooth down is going to be bow, bow. So quite a bit different there. And then we've got sample and hold, which is one of the other ones. It kind of samples and then holds that note as it goes through the pattern that you've chosen. And there's all sorts of other ones in here. We got eighths and sixteenths and syncopated and accentuated and all sorts of stuff like that that you can mess around with. But that leaves us to the end of the rhythmic block.